Hello! Apparently I've not been here for 2 years. That is in fact false. It took me 2 fucking years to get off the stage last time. Excuse me while I just destroy the stage equipment. There we go. Usually it's me that falls over, so tonight it can be the mic stand, can't it? Yes, hi everybody. Good to see you. How are we doing? Okay, real good fucking enthusiasm. I knew I wanted to do Friday instead of Thursday, fucking hell. And not just because it pays twice as much. You fucking listed up there, are you? Anyway, hi, good to see you all. I'm John Porter, I'm disabled. I'll cover those things straight away. I'm not Jack Carroll off Britain's Got Talent, right? I know I look a bit like him. I'm not. We have actually gigged together and people just stared at us like it was the end of the fucking world. It was weird. Very weird. I mentioned I'm disabled when I first come on stage, mainly so you know what that fucking little performance is about. Kind of in the same way if I came on with a gun, you'd all be going, what the fucking hell's he doing with that? So, this isn't America. It'd be great for some bad audiences though, wouldn't it? Like Wigan, for example. Ah, fuck all he is. Anyway, I'll come to that in a bit. Yeah. Don't go too dark too early, John. They've still got sympathy for you at the moment. Oh, God. I guess since I mentioned guns, I might as well cover the other thing. No, I don't know Oscar Pistorius. I've never met him before in my life. I've got to clear something up for you wonderful people of Manchester. All disabled people do not know each other. Absolutely no idea where that comes from. Really do not know. You know what I mean? But, I mean, if you think about it, it's illogical anyway. I mean, there can't be a club for disabled people, because, I mean, if there was, where the fuck would we all park outside anyway? That's actually my favourite joke, so, yeah, it's all downhill from here, to be honest. Although I prefer downhill, it's easier, so there you go, you know. Oh, this is fucking lovely. I mean, it can vary up here sometimes, and think about how long it takes me to get up there when you're just left with people staring at you like fucking goldfish, you know what I mean, with wide open eyes and like, what the fuck's he on about? I don't understand ATOS assessments, but yeah, you guys seem lovely, so that's good. It's nice to get an audience that sort of grasps why I do these jokes and why I talk about myself, because it can be a bit weird out there doing disabled jokes every once in a while. Not really audiences. Audiences tend to be alright, apart from Wigan. We'll come back to that. You know, audiences tend to be fine, but comedians are a bit fucking weird. I mean, you've seen some evidence of that already, I'm sure. But the first time I ever did disabled material, somebody came up to me afterwards and said, do you mind if I ask you what your disability is? And generally I don't mind, so I said, no, it's cerebral palsy. And he said, oh, that's not so bad. That was another comedian. That's the biggest laugh he's ever fucking got, I'll tell you. Yeah, that's not so bad. Oh, sorry, Dr. Shipman, yeah. Didn't realise my chronic pain wasn't good enough for you, you fucking bellend. I haven't learned my lesson because I still do material about that, and occasionally I get more and more comments and I just keep adding them to my set. So basically I don't fucking write anything, I just let people do the work for me. But no, I did that joke. The first time I ever did that joke, somebody comes up to me afterwards and said, is that right about you being disabled? Now, I don't know why the fuck I'd lie about it. I mean, if I was going to make something up to make me sound exotic, I'd choose something a bit more interesting, you know. I'm the world's first crippled porn star or something like that. I mean, why would I lie about being disabled? There's no benefits to it, literally, thanks to the Tories, so, you know. This is normally the point where I say thanks for not voting for them, and recently I've done quite a few Tory areas, and it goes a bit bad after that. I mean, I did an ATOS assessment, they're not fun. I don't advise doing it, of course you'll never have to unless you injure yourself. But it's a bit frustrating because you find yourself justifying why you're there and, you know, all these sort of things. And I tend to lose my temper when I'm being asked stupid questions. So eventually I said, look mate, I can prove my disability in 2 easy steps. What I like about that joke is there's always a 10-second pause while I go, shit, has this worked or not? It's what I call the audience intelligence test, and yeah, Wigan failed it. They turned on me quite badly that night, actually. They started throwing things at me, and to be honest, it was just the world's saddest game of Space Invaders, because all I could do is this. So, oh, you guys, you're fucking wonderful. Can I stay up here forever? I mean, I might well be doing, but like... yeah, I mean, I say I talk about it, and I feel like I kind of have to. And it's me, it's my life. I'm real. Everything I tell you is true. Everything there has happened. You know, that's just the way it is. And I like being real, and I like doing what I do. I like doing the material that I do. I get a bit of stick sometimes for, you know, doing too much about my disability. For example, got a comedy review recently that said, John Porter, disabled heavy set. Wasn't sure if that was a review or a fucking description. I'm also going fucking blind up here, man. This is something different. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much everything that I do. I say stupid things when stupid things happen. That's basically the job of a comedian. But I was doing it before I became a comedian. I mean, I struggled to find a job when I originally started looking, because you go to job interviews and they ask you about, you know, stupid questions. The one I got was, do you really want this job? And I said, no, mate, I fucking love coming to Salford on a Monday morning. The highlight of my week, you know, but like the other one that got me in the most trouble and I think prevented me from getting a job for quite a while was when people said, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And I said, shagging Paloma Faith. I've been doing comedy for 4, so I'm guessing it's not going to happen, but I'll keep trying. No, I have been doing comedy for about 4 years, and it's great fun. I've done the Edinburgh Festival twice. That was probably 2 of the best experiences of my life. The only thing that really pissed me off at the Edinburgh Festival was the fact that I didn't get many donations in the bucket after the show. I actually got more in the street walking around because all these Japanese tourists... Yeah, I did. No, because all these Japanese tourists are watching me thinking it's some sort of experimental street theatre, you know what I mean? So I ended up coming back in debt, really. Which wasn't much fun, and the fact I was able to perform twice a day meant my benefits got stopped as well, so I was in a bit of a financial hole there for a while, to be honest. I still am. I mean, the other day I got something through the post from my credit card company, and on the front it said outstanding balance. I thought, you've not fucking seen me walk lately, have you? I think this might be the most fun I've ever had at a gig. This is something special, this. I mean, the lights have come on now because they're basically saying, well, you're supposed to do 10, but we know it takes you 5 to get off, so fucking hurry up. No, I've done a lot of shit. I mean, I've done a lot of shit gigs too, but this isn't one of them. Comedy store. Anyway, fucking hell, that's going to be on video now. Oh well. No, I've done a lot of shit, and a lot of it is to get away from my mundane existence, because I'm single. I mean, hold your fucking shot, like, but I'm single. I've been single for a very long time. I've tried to think about why that is, and I think it's because I get a bit naive. My friend calls me a puppy, which I thought was quite nice in a way. You know, I'm naive, I'm trusting, I'm kind of adorable. Actually, it turns out I just pissed on a carpet the last time I went round. The disabled toilet was locked. Like, yeah, so I mean, there's that as well. I mean, it doesn't stop people making shit up about me. I must have the most rumoured sex life of anyone I know. Like, if you believe the people at my work, I'm sleeping with about 30 people. You know, they see me getting a train with a girl and accuse me of having a bit on the side. I said, fuck off, I can't even get a bit on the front. So yeah, I mean, there's that. The craziest thing I ever did for love was the first time I fell in love. The girl in question, she was at uni in Preston, but she decided to go and do summer work. She could have done it in fucking Edinburgh and saved me a lot of money, because I was there anyway. But she went to do it in Bulgaria, and I decided to visit her. I'll cut a long story short, it didn't go very well. The reason I chose to do it was because she was into all the romantic comedies and Disney type stuff, and I thought if I went over there I could be a Disney prince. Not a bad idea, it just turns out I was fucking Quasimodo. I didn't even get my bell rung, so... I like the mix of sympathy, disgust and humour in that. I think that's why it survived in my set for 4 years. I think that's what it is, man. No, I mean, it's good. I do what I do to have fun, and comedy's fun. I fucking love doing comedy. I've done a lot of crazy shit because of comedy. The only thing I've never done that a lot of comedians do is take drugs, right? Now, I've been booed for that at some gigs, I'll be honest with you. But that's fine. The reason I don't take drugs is because the effects are terrifying. For example, did you know if you take cannabis, you think everybody in the room's staring at you? Shit. Worse still, if you end up on the harder stuff and you take cocaine, you can find yourself jabbering on endlessly to a room full of people who don't give a fuck what you're saying. Yeah, shit, maybe I'm on it after all. That would explain why I have this boundless energy and I'm running across the stage, obviously. Anyway, Manchester, you've been truly, truly fucking wonderful. Hang on! Whoa, 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 whoa! Settle the fuck down, I'm controlling the pace here, not you. Right? I'm like the guy on the bike at the front of the fucking marathon, right? You guys are just behind me. Just fucking stay behind me. Right? Settle down. When I'm done, I'll fucking tell you. No, I pretty much am. If you did like me, I'd urge you to seek professional help immediately. But if you did like me, I'm on Facebook, John Porter Comedy. Give us a like, give us a follow. Whoa, 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 whoa! You're at it again, fucking hell! Jesus Christ, the doctors would have fun with this premature ejaculation you lot are doing. Right, so I'm on Facebook, John Porter Comedy. Send me likes, send me love, send me interaction. I'm desperate for human interaction, even if you are all jumping the fucking gun. So, if you did like me, John Porter Comedy, I hope to see you again soon. You're fucking lovely. Good night.